Hey guys, it's Brian. I just want to give you a quick tour of a course I've been working on. So I'm going to try to keep this short. So let's take a look. It's a self-paced online Business 101 course for Linn-Benton Community College. And it's part of a new program that they're rolling out. And they brought me on just to help flesh out the course a little. So let's take a look here. Basically, this is how the course came to me. It's 4 credit units, 3 modules in each. So that's 12 modules that make up the course. And you scroll down and it looks like there's a lot going on here. But if you take a closer look, you find that each module is based around a chapter, and then that chapter is broken down into individual reading assignments. So you've got reading, you've got these self-check quizzes to make sure that you're paying attention to the reading, and reading, self-check. Then you've got these competency assessments, which are basically your longer written assignments. So reading, self-check, competency, reading, self-check, competency, reading, self-check, competency. So that's about all there is to the course. There's also the credit unit introductions and the module introduction pages, but even those are pretty much just your learning objectives. So you've pretty much got a skeleton of a course here. So let's take a look at what I did. So here is basically how I returned the course to them. We'll go down to the second module. It's just a little easier to look at. And what you'll find is I've combined all the readings into one assignment, all the self-checks into one quiz. Instead of having a huge long list of things that you have to do in each module that can be a little daunting, this simplifies it a little bit. Then all of this is added material. So let's take a look at what I added. We'll start with the module introduction page, which I added a little bit of text here. And then we scroll down and you'll see this is Andrea. She is your guide through the course. And I added her because it's a self-paced online course. Could be a little isolating. I'm hoping that she adds a little bit of personality, a little bit of humanness to the course by being there and guiding you through it. Okay, then we've also got these intro videos. I made one of these for each module. They're 3 to 5 minutes long. I made them all with Powtoons, and they just sort of cover the main topics of the module. It's a good way to introduce the topics so that students know what's coming, and they also actually make great reviews as well if you want to go back and review the content of the module. So I won't play that for you. You can find it on YouTube if you want to watch it. There should be 12 of them. So let's go back out here. And what do we find? The next section, so you do that, you do the reading, you do the self-check quiz. Then we get into the additional material. This is where I curated additional material on the web that was related to the course. It's a lot of videos, YouTube videos, TED Talks, stuff through the Linn-Benton Library, a bunch of stuff. There is some articles, and there are some interactive things. I tried to stay away from a lot of text-heavy stuff because we've already got the textbook reading. So it's try to mix it up with some videos, different way to present content so you're not reading all the time. Each one of these additionally curated content elements is followed up by a competency assessment. Now, these competency assessments are pretty much the same as they were. They come out of the textbook, but they've been tweaked just enough to incorporate anything new in this content. So we did that. So then we go down and we've got the scenario. That's the last part. Each module ends with a little scenario. And actually, we'll go up to this scenario because I like this one a little bit better. What you find is that Andrea is not just your course guide, she's also the owner of Andrea's Business Consulting, where she has clients that come in with problems with their business and she helps them. So you get to help her, help them. So she takes you in, there's the lobby, here's her conference room, and you bring in the clients, and the client comes in. Here's Ken, he's your first client, he's got a restaurant, and you ask him all these questions about his restaurant, and he tells you all about his restaurant, and then you have to give him some advice. So that's basically how it works. After you go through all of this and you get all this information, then you can give him some advice to help him solve his problem. And so the actual assignment is on the next page. And what I tried to do is continue the role-playing element once when you're in the assignment. So instead of just writing an essay about his problem, you need to write him a formal business letter, or there are in one of the modules, in this module, you have to write up a company policy, or down in, well, let's see, my favorite one is module 3.1, where you actually have to make a PowerPoint and then screencast it as a presentation for a promotional mix. And then down in the fourth credit unit, you've got accounting. So you've got to make accounting sheets. So you're not just learning the theory, but you're also learning some of the tools and some of the practices and even the way the scenarios are presented. It's more elaborate than necessary. You know, you could have written that assignment in a paragraph, but you have this conversation where extraneous information is brought in as well as relevant information. So even just sorting through what information is relevant and what information is extraneous to a certain situation is also part of the practice. All right, so I think that's about it. I think that's the main points I wanted to show you. I could keep going on and on, but I'm trying to keep this short. So if you want me to go on and on, just contact me. I'd be happy to talk at length about it. This was a great experience. This is the first time I've developed a full course like this in a learning management system like Canvas, so I learned a lot. I think the final product came out well, and thanks for watching.